Hi, IOY, it's skycat.live. It's 11/24/23. It's the day after Thanksgiving. It is 10:53 in the morning in this Friday, November 24th, in this foul year of our Lord 2023. And we play the symbols to cleanse the stream of the evil demon yokai energy that plagues us, of haters and cheaters and scammers and harassment, and we cleanse the stream with the beautiful energy, and we do not accept their failures, and we move on. We turn on our games. Next we come to World of Warcraft, BNet. We will do Mortal, Steam. No, wait, I'm sorry. So hi guys. Yes, and I forgot, I had a whole bit of content set up for the beginning of this session today. It is the Steam Autumn Sale, which I will put on my screen right now. We're going to deactivate Big Face and just get right to the content. How you guys doing? Hi, I love you. It's good to see you. Thank you for being with me. Today is November 21st and, or I'm sorry, 24th, and it is the Steam Autumn Sale. And as you can see, there's some hot titles on the market for 70 to 80% off, ranging from stuff like Grounded, Destiny 2, Sons of the Forest, Lords of the Fallen. Hogwarts Legacy was one that I really considered because that's $35.99 as compared to $60. I really want to play that game, like pretty fucking bad, you know? But I don't know. 36 is still too high. Dark Souls 3, I thought about that one, but they want $29.99. Sekiro is $29.99. God of War is $29.99. I still haven't played God of War on the PlayStation yet, and that is a priority. Cyberpunk, I wish it was good. Diablo 4 would be fun to have on Steam, but why would I ever buy Diablo 4? And Red Dead Redemption 2 was the other one that I looked at $19.79. BattleBit's sitting at $11.99, and I wish I liked shooters more than I do, because like BattleBit, it seems like the best shooter released in a long time, and it's only $12 today, but I know that I won't play it. And so, and speaking of Battlefield 2042 is only $9.59. If only it was a good game. You know, Forza, I actually wouldn't mind buying Horizon 5 and actually beating it on my stream. I would not mind that, but not for $29.99. It'd get me about $4, like, you know, about $3.50, $4.99, something like that. I'm not paying no $29.99 for Forza 5. Get a fucking blowjob with that, you know what I'm saying? $29.99. So Total War, Warhammer 3, Stellaris, the new FIFA, etc. were the big ones. And then there was others here that I considered. I spent most of this morning, 4 or 5 hours this morning, just surfing the Steam sale, trying to think very carefully about what I could spend. And I believe it did come down to, like, I think $30. I spent I'm gonna spend $30. And I've been debating 7 Days to Die, but that title was only $24.99 anyways. It's $5.99 right now, but $25 is, like, you know, I don't think I need 7 Days to Die, but for $6 you can't go wrong. I mean, you can't go wrong, but I know that I won't play it. I know it's inferior to Rust Zombies, and I know that I won't play it. So I'm not gonna, even for $5.99, I won't play this game, because I just don't have the time to dump 500 hours into fucking, you know, 7 Days to Die or Conan Exiles, or look, here's another one that's only $34.99, and this is what I originally was gonna buy, Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord, specifically because Asmongold did like an expose on the Bannerlord persistent scene, which you can see reflected here. Bannerlord persistent, right? Persistent. Asmongold caught like a 550,000 hit video here recently. I guess it would be Bannerlord persistent Asmon. And we will see that, Persistent, about a month ago, he did Mountain Blade 2, the release trailer, and here, 2 days ago, he caught 356,000 views off. This game looks amazing. Bannerlord Persistent, and it looks pretty fucking good, but it's still not a sandbox. It's essentially a medieval siege sim. Now, medieval siege sims are good, but I already have a medieval siege sim that's superior. I believe Mortal 2 is superior to this fucking, coming up on November 28th, Mortal 2, when it gets its Unreal Engine 5 update, to look like Fortnite, or not like Fortnite, but on the same engine as Fortnite, thank God. because they were using some kind of fork of Unreal Engine 4, I think, for Mortal 2. Mortal 2 is now finally stepping to the scene 2 years after the launch. Fucked up. The whole thing was fucked up. So got some inside info. Well, not inside, but Asmongold did an expose on Mountain Blade 2, Bannerlord, Persistent 2 days ago, and that was on the agenda. But for $35, that's a pretty high buy-in for that. And I know that I won't dedicate to this, and I don't think the game is very solid in anything but the combat. And frankly, if I wanted to do that sort of combat, I would play Mortal, which, by the way, I'm firing up right now as we speak. We are sitting on 3 games at the same time today. That will be World of Warcraft, Classic Hardcore, EVE Online, and mining, and then the third title will be Mortal 2. And we're spending $30. I did the budget very carefully over the last 4 weeks. I knew that the Black Friday sale was coming. Today's Black Friday, if you guys didn't know, but today's Black Friday. Not that I really give a fuck. I don't buy anything except games and, of course, liquor and, dope. But the speaking of liquor and dope, excuse me. So yeah, we got World of Warcraft Classic fired up. Let's listen to the fun tavern music, right? Oh no, I have the wrong sound apparently. I guess. Yeah, oh yeah, it's on my bedroom TV. I'm sorry guys, let me fucking fix that. No, you're on the right thing, but the game. There we go. Oh, I love this tavern music. It's so fucking good. It's one of the main reasons I'm even doing this is to hear some of the old tracks that I haven't heard in 17 fucking years, while all the rich and famous people are actually playing WoW right now for this like 4-month period before they get bored and leave. So shit's so good. Sounds like a fucking Ren Fair, doesn't it? Sounds like a fucking Ren Fair. Not that I've ever been to one, but shit's good. So okay, let me turn this down a little bit. It seems like pretty fucking loud. We're gonna get that down just a little tiny bit, and it's a little bit repetitive too. Maybe I'll kill the music for now. We're not gonna do that right now. So coming to the Steam, as you can see, there's other good stuff here. Like for $5, you can get Don't Starve Together, which is like a husband-wife co-op game. But I can't ever get any girls to play games with me. I would literally pay a girl, like whatever. Sunken Land at Terraria. I can get them to play games with me, but only MMOs. You know what I'm saying? This isn't really an MMO. It's like an arcade game, kind of. It's like an indie arcade game. So I want to buy Don't Starve for $5. I don't have the money. I want to buy Project Zomboid for $14. I don't have the money. I mean, I do, but I shouldn't. I do have the money. I shouldn't. 7 Days to Die for $5.99 is super fucking good if I were to play it, but I don't think, even for that money, for $6, I still don't think I would play it. So there's a lot of really fucking good titles on this sale. This is the best video game sale I have ever seen in my life, and on top of it, all of them are at the very least 40%, sorry, 20% off. 20% is the least, but most of these are like 80% off, and they're like $60 games that they're flipping for Black Friday for like fucking $25. So today was kind of a big day for me. So I'm going to show you guys my Division 2. No, thank you. No, get this out of here. No Tom Clancy, no war bullshit, no fucking FBI, fuck the pigs, fuck the establishment, and fuck all the games that push all the pig establishment, Tom Clancy, fucking, warfare, CIA, spies, kill John Lennon assholes, We come to the sale, and you will see now what is in my cart, which is $30 worth of games. If I could get to the cart. How do you get to your fucking Steam cart? Like, why would you guys make this so dumb? I want to check out. Like, why is the one thing like where is my cart? There it is. Why is that so small and on the top right corner? That's so dumb. It should be huge. So I'm biting the bullet on buying Caves of Cud. And that's $17.99. That's the most expensive game in the fucking the shopping cart. and I wouldn't normally do this, but and I initially was very scared to pay for Caves of Cud because I was like, yeah, right, what are the chances that I like this roguelike? But I think Caves of Cud is one of the greatest games ever made in the history of mankind. I think it's as good as Tetris in a way. I don't think it ever breaks. I think you could play it for the rest of your life with friends and never really see it all. And there's worlds in that game. There's worlds in there. There's libraries, and when you fire up the game the first time, 10,000 years of lineage and history pass by, and everybody's great grandfather fucks everybody's great grandmother, and there's all these family lineages for all of the mobs in the game, all the way down through 10,000 years of history to the point where you enter. And like every mob that you kill in that game has like at least 1 to 100 years of history in the game. So it's not like you're killing some trash mob like the ghosts in Pac-Man or something like that. Like each and every mob in the game has a lineage and a family and all this shit. So I'm going to bite the bullet and buy Caves of Cud before I bought Dwarf Fortress, because Dwarf Fortress I don't think is very good, but Caves of Cud is good. Far Cry 2 for $3. And by the way, I just did like 6 hours of Far Cry 2 content on my stream in terms of all the best videos on YouTube about Far Cry 2. And I come to the sale today. I didn't even want to look at the sale until today. Far Cry 2 was $3. And you can see that I put out to the universe that I needed Far Cry 2 in my life. This is the secret, right? If you put out to the universe what you want, be it love or fuck, I don't know, pussy, money, weed, whatever the fuck, it doesn't matter what it is, games or money or whatever, you put it out to the universe that you believe that the universe will provide, and you put the energy out there, it will provide, it will give you what you want. My home and my life is testament to this. Despite being an ex-heroin and an ex-methamphetamine addict, I put it out to the universe that I needed a better life, and that's exactly what the fuck happened. So, Far Cry 2, Elder Scrolls Oblivion, Game of the Year for $3.74. This total is $24.72. The only other game on the store that the only other game on the Steam sale that I'm interested in is Hogwarts Legacy, which is $35.99. And so I guess we'll go back and take another look at Hogwarts for just 5 minutes, because I could pull the trigger and buy Hogwarts today. I think I would have to do a money transfer to reach Hogwarts right now. I think I've only got like $40 in my checking account. I have a savings in a checking account. The checking account is for games and liquor and dope. The savings account is for budget stuff and monthlies and all that other stuff. So in the cart right now is $24.72. I very carefully thought about spending this $25 for about 5 hours, because I don't have I have $25, but not really. You know what I'm saying? I'm on a very fixed income, so not really. So, but hey, it's Black Friday, and I'm a video game addict, and I'm a video game streamer with some, 2 to 3 to 20 viewership, depending on what time of day or what time of week it is. If I'm not going to play games, what am I here? Either shit or get off the pot, right? He who stands on toilet is high on pot. I have to stand on the toilet if I'm going to shit on these motherfuckers. So, there we go. So we buy these games, and I doubt any of these will see time on my stream. Well, that's not true. Caves of Cud has been on my stream a lot, and Skyrim was on my stream recently for 36 hours or some such, like a 40-hour session of modded legendary Skyrim, which is like the best game ever released. And you can turn that game into an MMO, well, not an MMORPG, but you can turn it into an endless battler with the right mods, and you don't need any other games. Like Skyrim with the right mods is the best game ever made, because you can just pretty much turn it into whatever the fuck that you want. And this is another reason why I fundamentally believe that while Starfield sucked dick and it was like a 4.6 in its fucking execution, I still think I agree with what I told one of my best friends, Bagon, when we cleared Baldur's Gate 3 together. He asked me what I thought of Starfield, and I said, well, right now Starfield sucks dick. It's like a 4.6, but I still fundamentally believe that game is an 8.2, the way that I believe Skyrim is a 10 and Oblivion is a 10. So you know, be that what it may, I told him, I was like Starfield will be good in 5 years when all the modders have got done with it, and you can have sex, you can have like butt sex with every girl in the game, and you can like, you know, shoot all the mobs and they die in one hit, and all the, you know, but the combat feels good, and they improve the AI of the monsters, and they get rid of those invisible walls, and they stop all the load screens. The modders have already been working on Starfield a lot, but you know. So instead of playing Starfield, which I did spend $100 for, which I kind of wish I hadn't done. This year I have 2 regrets, and I'm not a person who has a lot of regrets. I've got like 5 regrets in my whole life. But one of them was buying 2 games this year that I didn't really play, which is Remnant 2, which is a really good game. I give that game like a 9.6, but I just don't have the time to play it compared to an MMORPG. And then the Remnant 2, and then the other regret that I have is $100 for Starfield Premium, which I played for like the first 20 hours. My save broke and I had to restart because it's a buggy game. And then the other part of it was like, you know, just that the mods aren't there yet. It's not an endless battler like Skyrim. It doesn't have it has not been unlocked by the scene yet. So, you know, so I wish I had that that's a lot of money. That's $100 for fucking Starfield Premium and $60 for Remnant 2. I wish I had saved that, and I'm learning. Next year I'm not going to make the same mistake. Next year I'm going to save the $160 and not do $60 fucking flash in the pan fucking purchases and stuff. Take that $160 to a real sale like this, like what's going on in this. And if I had that $160 right now, I could have gotten 16 $50 games for $150. That's such a good deal. It would have been such a better deal, and now I regret buying those 2 games. Now both of those games are really fucking good, and I don't regret buying them. I just wish I hadn't paid full price at like pre-launch, and I'm now saying what all the other fanboys in the fucking scene are saying, which is do not pre-order anything ever. That's like giving, like, pre-orders are like evil in a way, because it's like do you go to your drug dealer's house and say, here's $100 for heroin tomorrow? No, you don't. You don't go to your fucking, you don't go to the car dealership and say, here's $28,000 for a fucking like a used Lexus lease or whatever the fuck. I'll come pick it up like in a month or whatever. You don't prepay anybody ever. There's no reason to prepay for anything ever. And when I did this, the 2 prepays that I did this year, which was Remnant 2 and fucking Starfield Premium, I have some regret with that, because $160 right now on this sale would have gotten me so fucking far, so far. I would have bought like 15 games on this sale. I'm learning the summer sale and Black Friday are when I should spend my money. Because otherwise, if you're like pre-ordering, like on top of it, pre-ordering got canceled in the community this year. Like from people like Skill Up have been saying, like, you know, let's see if the new weekly this week in video games came out. But Skill Up was saying, don't ever pre-order anything ever again. And I mean, he has like the most clout in the entire video game fucking scene. You know what I'm saying? So let's go look at Skill Up. Does he have anything new? But no, we watched this week's one from 2 days ago, and we caught last week's one. No, wait, no. Oh yeah, he did a spoiler-free review of 16 that I didn't actually watch, but and he did one about RoboCop that I don't care about, and of course Cyberpunk, which I don't care about. I still think Cyberpunk is a bad game. So yeah, nothing new on the Skill Up thing, but like something he has been saying almost every week for like 6 months or something is don't pre-order games anymore. There is a boycott in the scene, especially with kids. I think they're fucking kids with this, like fairly bad. So no more pre-orders, and the pre-orders that I did do this year, I regretted. And hi guys, by the way, I do see that you're here. I love you guys. Hi. Hello. I'm not ignoring you. I'm just, you know, just talking, doing my thing. Excuse me. Very seldom this year did I get to buy games on my stream. This is always a really like pleasurable thing. It's kind of like, I imagine it's the kind of joy for me after building this stream. It's the kind of joy I imagine a parent takes in their child when they do a recital or something like that. I get very happy when I get to buy games on my video game stream, because that's like, man, that's like the life dream. You know, living every day is like the best day of my life, because that's like living the live stream, you know. So these were the three that I came up with after like 4 hours of sitting on the store today. Like, you know, I got up and I was like, fuck, the fucking Black Friday sale is going to cost me money, and it already has cost me money. And so these were the three that I came up with. Caves of Cud, Far Cry 2, Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Game of the Year Edition for $3.74. Can't go fucking wrong. Oblivion Game of the Year Edition for $3.74. That's good even by bargain bin standards, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to pull the trigger right now on these three. Here we go. Gotta take this off screen so I don't blast my fucking information. We go purchase, and there we go. We bought $25.91 worth of games. Let's go install the only game I'm going to play of these three right now anyways, which is Caves of Cud. Is going on my C drive for 984 megabytes. Yeah, Caves of Cud is one of the greatest games ever made. You can play it forever, kind of like Dungeons and Dragons or something. That just the game never really ends. It doesn't have endless content. It gets very repetitive, but it'll always have new content. It might be boring content, but it is new content. The game never really ends. You can like go through the sandbox forever. On top of this, we're seeing Creatures of the Seventh Plague, which was a major update on November 15th. So let's drop some video game information on my video game stream, and let's go see what's going on in the world of Caves of Cud, right? What's going on in the world of Caves of Cud, having to do with Creatures of the Seventh Plague. Creatures of the Seventh Plague update trailer. Let's see what they have to say. This is a 60-second video directly from Kitfox Games. Shout out to Kitfox Games. I'm going to sub to their channel. Thank you for the excellent content for my stream. I've liked to sub to your channel. I see you, Kitfox Games. I think that's fucking amazing. I think you should have a lot more than 23,000 subscribers. May it be 23 million one day. Like, I only have, like, you know, I don't, well, right now I have 7 subs and 4,000 follows, and across three different platforms and stuff. But one day I want to take my 7 subs to 7 million. You know what I'm saying? So like let's see what Kitfox Games has to say about the Creatures of the Seventh Plague update trailer, and let's do it.
At the tattered corners of the earth, threaded deep through roots of chrome,
Caves of Cud. Caves of Cud is so good. Yep. And it's like this, it's a gig. It takes no space. It'll play on a potato. It'll play on a cell phone. It's such a good little game. It's like, if I were to have kids, this would be the game that I would give my little daughter or whatever. I'd be like, yeah, this game will never do you wrong. It's violent, but not in terms of blood or gore, you know? And you can play it forever, like Pokemon or whatever. It even has Pokemon in it, you know? It's extended main plot. They extended the MSQ. That's good. Not that I care about the MSQ main story quest in Caves of Cud. I don't care about that. New items, new dungeons, new skills. Skills is what I wanted to hear, right? And okay, so I admittedly torrented and stole Caves of Cud because I was nervous about it. It turned out to be one of the greatest games I had ever played, and now I bought it, right? I own it now, and I consider that torrent a bad moral trespass, and I don't like trespassing people. I don't like breaking the law anymore, and I'm not ever going back in the fucking system again. So we say thank you, Kitfox Games, for the excellent content for my stream and all the Caves of Cud stuff that I did over the last 2 years. We come to my D drive my E drive where Caves of Cud is, and we delete this torrent, right? And this is how I look at torrents. They're demos, right? If the game's good, I buy it. If I bought every game that I wanted to play, I'd have to have a $20 million a year income. One can dream, but I would have to have $20 million a year to play every game that I want to play. So I can't afford that. So what I do is I download the torrent, admittedly. I play the game. If I like it, I buy the game. If I don't, I don't. And I believe this should be like a marketing ploy for all markets except for black market drugs. You shouldn't be able to go into the dealer's house and test out. I mean, maybe you should like go test out the dope first. I mean, I guess that's kind of what we do. We like, smoke with the dealer or whatever so that the shit's good. But like really, like, you wouldn't really like even then you don't really want to give a demo of the product, you know what I'm saying? It reminds me of an old joke that Ice-T used to tell before he was ever on Law and Order, right? Yeah, Ice-T, right? From SVU, right? He said, I used to sell grenades in Brooklyn in the back alley. And rap is a lot like selling grenades in the back alley. You don't pull the pin to prove the motherfucker that you have the shit, that it works. You just tell them that you have it, that you've got the skill or whatever to pay the bills or the cost to be the boss or whatever. And you just, they have to accept it. You don't pull the pin on the hand grenade or whatever to prove to them that the grenade works. You just tell them and they have to accept it. And so this is how I feel about this a little bit. Like, I don't like having to take someone's word on whether a game is good or not. For me, I'll steal it first. And if I like it, I'll buy it, which I just did. And when I buy it, I come through and I delete my save. And that's what we're going to do right now. Now, I don't condone stealing well, I do condone stealing and torrenting, I guess. Kind of not stealing, but I don't condone torrents. But I believe that it should be a fucking law in this land, across the land, in every country in this world. There should be a digital law where if you want to buy a video game, they have to supply you with a demo first. Because of all the products out there, like, video games are one of the ones that you should be able to try first before you buy. You can't do that with dope. You can't do that. Well, I mean, you can do it with liquor, but most of the time you can't really test the product first. You know, you just got to assume that it's good and all that. So here we go. We come through to my games folder on my zombie apocalypse library, and we delete my Caves of Cud save, which breaks my heart. Here goes 60 hours. 60 hours of a Caves of Cud save, but it's gone because the save is jaded. It's illegal. It's off a torrent. We delete the torrent when we buy the game, if the game's good enough to buy, and then we catch it on a sale later, like I did today, and I got 30% off of Caves of Cud today, and I can start a new Caves of Cud playthrough. And this is nice because when you're torrenting the game, you don't get updates, but if you pay for the game, you do. So here we go. I get to play Creatures of the Seventh Plague over the next few days, but it's not like I'm going to play a lot of Caves of Cud right now when I'm tripling 3 mains, right? There's World of Warcraft. We're loading EVE Online right now. EVE Online is firing up as we speak. And then our last culprit is Mortal Online 2. All 3 games are running. I'm in WoW, and I will be looking for fishing spots in Manethil Harbor, outside of Manethil Harbor. Today, I pulled a 6 gold BOE blue shield that the Pallies and the Warriors like. 6 gold out of nowhere, which, I mean, in the real world, that'd be like if somebody was like, oh, here's $60,000. I had a really good drop today, like a really good drop. I wish you guys had seen it. I caught a BOE blue right before I started the stream, which is just fucking heartbreak. Right before I took a shower, I caught a BOE blue worth 6 gold on the hardcore server today. You know what that's worth in real life? I don't know, but I'm not saying it's worth something in real life, but like it would be the same as if somebody came and handed you $60,000. That's like what it felt like when I got the shield. I was like, wow, this would be about the equivalent of if some rando in the real world just handed me $60,000. The value of that shield is so high. It's between 6 and 20 gold, which right now I think a gold would be $25. So like I think literally by hardcore prices, I think it would be something like 1.7 gold for $25 US, right? If you were to buy hardcore from the RMT bots and all this. And I think that shield that dropped is worth, I really feel this way. It's worth 6 to 10 gold. I put it up on market for 6 gold, and we're going to see what I get. It may have sold. I think it probably did sell. Let's go see if the money's in my box, right? But right now, 6 gold on the hardcore server could be worth up to, I don't know, $200 US. I had like a blue BOE shield drop that if the pigs and the bastards didn't ruin up the place and with all their terms of service, fucking like digital, like forcing digital serfdom upon me, and I can't sell the currency or move on or any of that. But if I was able to sell this shield, which I wish I really could, I wish I could sell this shield, it would be worth $180 US. But the pigs and the bastards came up in the video game scene and blocked us from selling the currency or any of the items. Oh, I own that shield. It's my property. property, but I can't sell it because it's their property. It's their intellectual property and shit. But I wish I could have sold this shield on a World of Warcraft real money auction house on on a private server or whatever, or even just the real classic server. I wish they would bring RMAH back like they had in Diablo 3, because I could have fucking, you know, like, I could have sold the shield for $200 US. People would pay that much for it. It's a really fucking good shield. And I was like, man, like, if the March of the Bastards wasn't so bad that it had forced digital serfdom upon me and my ilk, right? Like, oh my God, I could have made $200 in a second today, a single second. $200. I pulled that blue shield off of a crappy Murloc on the Manethil Harbor. It wasn't even like I was doing quests or anything. I was fishing and I killed a Murloc and he dropped a fucking shield worth 200 US or something like that. Now, I can't get that $200 because of the March of the Bastards and the government and their taxes, which is why you guys should donate $5 to me right now, please, and fund my private war against the government. I will take your money and I will fund my private war against the government and lobby the government to legalize real money trades so I can actually retire rich instead of being forced to be a celebrity to make any money doing what it is I actually do. So look at all this money, but what we're looking for is the shield. Yeah, the shield is not sold yet, but it will. It's only been on the market for like an hour and a half or something like that on an 8-hour bid. But like, oh my God, dude, like when I got that shield, I was like, why won't you let us sell stuff to each other? Why have you turned us into children and forced digital serfdom on me? If I could sell that shield for what it's actually worth right now, I could have taken my family and my friends to steak dinner today. Like, my friend is helping me right now. And I easily could have taken them all for steak dinner today if the fucked up government hadn't fucking got up in my shit and fucking and try to control my business and tell my people what we can and can't do with our currency and our money. And so now, you know who I relate to? You ever seen that fucking movie? I said this on the stream the other day, and it's a bad metaphor, but you ever seen 12 Years a Slave, right? I actually envy that guy in 12 Years a Slave. I forget the name of that slave, but the name of the slave I should. But 12 Years a Slave, right? I found myself envying that guy yesterday, like a couple of days ago, and I said this on stream, right? The story of Solomon Northup, really great movie, right? I'm jealous of Solomon Northup and his 12 Years a Slave because he got out of his mess before I'll ever get out of mine. They'll never fix the digital serfdom thing. I should be making $300,000 a month, and that's what I do, and that's what I mean. The stuff that I do is worth that much, but we can't get that money. We can't get that money because of digital serfdom in terms of service and the government and the fact that I don't know why, but there's like $8 billion worth of illegal black market RMT trade every year in the video game scene, and no taxes are paid on any of that $8 billion. It's just straight up theft money. It's dark money. It's black market money that we would love to pay taxes on. It's not like I'm in that scene or I've ever done that shit. I would just like to pay taxes on real money currency trades and sell the shield for real money. I want a market in the game where I can take that shield and I can post it on the market. And it's like, yeah, you can take your 6 gold for this if you want, or you can take $200 US on a high bid. And I wish I could have taken the $200 US on a high bid because I could have taken my family and all my friends out for steak dinner today for a thank you. But no, instead I'm a digital serf who has never made anything off anything but illegal account sales my entire 27 years doing this. And then you look at it and you're like, man, Solomon Northup got out of being a slave faster than I'm going to get out of being a digital serf. Literally, like the Civil War, it happened for him faster than it's going to happen for me. And I find myself envying Solomon Northup. I found myself envying slaves on the Cotton Road because they got out of their mess faster than I'm going to get out of mine. I can't pay for any bills. I can't take care of my family. I can't put my mother in a home or take care of my stepfather. I can't pay anybody to clean my house or do any of this shit beyond what I have from a fixed income or anything like that, because my job for 27 years and probably 27 more years has been illegal, and you can't make a single cent doing it without getting the FBI up in your fucking face, sticking guns in your fucking face and freezing your PayPal account. Which is what happened to everybody who ever did RMT. They got their fucking PayPal accounts frozen and all that money stolen by the government and PayPal and shit. Like, you don't believe me? I can pull the videos of Marquis Dragon talking about waking up in the morning and all $25 million that he had made in 2 years. You think I'm kidding when I say I can make $300,000 a month? But I'm not. I could make like way more than like 20 million a year off of real money, real auction currencies. These nerds that play these games, they really want to pay real money for the loot, so they don't have to sit around and farm for 100 hours a week, because they have good jobs. You know, they're network admins who make $120,000 a year, or they're like a doctor, or they're like real men and real women with real jobs and shit. They don't want to sit around and farm like I do for 100 hours a fucking week for some crappy BOE blue shield that's worth like 200 US. They can just go to work for 2 hours and make $200, and why would they farm for 100 hours when they can just go to work for 2 hours and then blow that money on real life currency? It's a real, it's a real market. So now I find myself in the unenviable situation of envying the 12 years a slave guy, because he got not because of the physical torture that those poor people were put through, or any of the, or to try to draw some kind of metaphor between my life and his. I'm just saying his problem ended a lot earlier than mine is going to. It's already been 25 years and it hasn't ended. I have already spent twice the time as a digital serf that he did as a slave, and he was freed before I was. And so now I find myself fucking envying 12 years a slave. That's how bad being a digital serf actually is. When my mother says, oh, we can't pay the bills because of medical problems or whatever, or oh, I need a knee replacement surgery, I go, oh, well, I've never made $1 in my life doing what I did my entire life, and I still can't. And I find myself envying slaves because they at least got out of their problems in the space of 10 to 20 years. It's already been 25 years for me of just straight up poverty. 25 years of straight up drugged out, fucked up ghetto poverty, because you can't make any money doing this unless you're a fucking celebrity. So now I'm on the celebrity tip, trying to be a celebrity doing this. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm on the celebrity tip, trying to make this money doing what I actually do for work my entire fucking life since I was like 16 years old. You know what I'm saying? And so it's a sad state of affairs. I shouldn't have to envy Solomon Northup. I should not have to envy a fucking slave on the Cotton Road. It should not be like that. Digital serfdom should not exist. Like, I'm sorry, but like, that's why Bitcoin got so big. People were getting really fucking sick of the government telling us what we can and can't do with free trade. And the concept of free trade in this country is completely dead. Like, for instance, like I heard lately in the news, they're shutting down lemonade stands because the kids are making too much money from the neighborhood watch and all the people buying lemonade at the fucking lemonade stands in the summer and shit, and the government came in and shut them down for tax evasion. Fucking lemonade stands, because the middlemen are so fucking bad now, and the digital serfdom is so fucking bad now that like literally like free trade is like this dead fantasy in this country. You can't sell anything in this country. You can't go set up a bazaar on the corner like every other fucking country in the known world. That's illegal here because free trade in America is just a fantasy. It doesn't exist. You can't sell things in this country without paying 50 billion middlemen. That's what capitalism is. So, you know, being a digital serf is not fun. So that's why I sit around and I like agonize for 5 hours over the Steam sale, over spending a piddling piece of crap $25 on video games or whatever the fuck. But being a digital serf for all your fucking life and never making any fucking money off your life's passion, you know, like you learn to really count the dollars and really watch what's going on in the scene and not buy things that are impulsive or any of that shit. Same goes for when you're like a dope addict or fucking homeless and shit. You can't be affording nice clothes when you're a dope addict on the fucking streets, and I see that all the time. I see dope addicts on the fucking street with like $100 hoodies and shit like that, and I'm like, where'd you get that from? And I know where it's they had it before they fell down to the streets, and I feel for them. But really, you don't go into the ghetto with a mink coat. That's how Frank Wright from that movie American Gangster got caught. He went to the Muhammad Ali fight with a fucking mink coat that his wife gave him, and that's how fucking Russell Crowe caught on to him and got onto him in the end. I've been a kingpin before, you know what I'm saying? And like trust me, you don't go into the fucking ghetto with a mink coat, and you know. And you don't make money like you know with I mean you do, but how you live is you take 15 cents and you try to make $1. Try to make $1 out of 15 cents. That's Tupac. A dime and a nickel. right? You buy a gram, you sell a dime and a nickel for $15 on a $30 gram, and then you've got, what's left? What's left out of that? Like another 320 sacks or whatever, 420 sacks or whatever the fuck. Yeah, that's $80 off of a $30 to $50 fucking gram. I made a living off that for like 4 fucking years. Buy for $1, sell for $2. You know what I'm saying? Like Proposition Joe say from The Wire. Buy for $1, sell for $2. None of this American free trade is dead bullshit where you're fucking like busting little girls with a lemonade stand for tax evasion because you're middleman horse shit. Fuck you guys. Your dope and your alcohol are too overpriced. I was just talking to my friend about that now. But just recently, just like the last hour, I was talking to a friend about like, fuck your cigarettes are too expensive. Fuck your middleman bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
And the new world struggles to be born.
Caves of Cud. I love the word cud. It's Q-U-D. It's such a fun little word. Cud. Q-U-D. Cud. I like it. And it's grammatically correct too. Cud. It's the same thing as C-U-D, but it's a Q. It's so cool. Creatures of the Seventh Plague. Let's go turn on. This is a really small game that takes no system resources. So we're going to go fire up Caves of Cud that I just bought. Yeah, fire up Caves of Cud. I own Caves of Cud now, and I don't have to play some torrented copy of it like some fucking, thief. I'm just going to say it, like some kind of thief. I mean, it's pretty much like being a thief, pretty much, Options, we're looking for master volume, music. You know what would be really cool is if it let me use my save. Oh my god. It's an older version. I've got to delete it. The mods differ. We're going to delete it. It's so tragic. Goodbye, 60 hours of my life. I loved you. I cherished you. Goodbye, 60 hours of my life. Are you going to pay me? Am I going to get that back? Nope. Game deleted. 60 hour save. Gone like that. Poof. Gone. Don't ever be a video game addict, kids, because what it really is deleting 60 hour saves on stolen torrent games. That's what it actually is. Don't be a video game addict, kids. Let's see. I've been like a methamphetamine addict and a heroin addict and a video game addict. And trust me, you know what the worst addiction is? Video games. Heroin doesn't have shit compared to video games. Video games will enslave you your entire known adult life for like 85 years. Most junkies quit after like 40 years or something like that. When they're just too old to cut it and they can't raise like $200 a day anymore or whatever, right? Like William S. Burroughs went his whole life and never quit, So this, like, honestly, if I were to pick between a cocaine, a heroin, a methamphetamine, or a video game addiction, as in terms of like how dangerous and bad they are for your life, I would say video game addictions are far worse than heroin. Now, heroin will kill you and put you in jail. Video games won't. Well, that's not true. You could get murdered at Madden. You could get murdered playing fucking video games. Fucking bullshit. Fucking Madden shooting. Fucking Madden shooting. What the literal fuck, you fucking assholes. You gotta bring your fucking stupid ass, ghetto ass up on the corner bullshit like y'all motherfuckers are from the fucking street. Y'all aren't from the fucking street, or you wouldn't be strapped up at a fucking Madden tourney. You know what I'm saying? You would not be strapped up at a Madden tourney shooting some piece of shit white gamer. You know what I'm saying? Why did you shoot up a Madden tourney? Yep, that's, sorry, that's probably inappropriate for the stream. I'm terribly sorry. Why the fuck you gotta shoot up a fucking Madden tournament? Take your fucking ghetto bullshit somewhere the fuck else. You're not tough, you're just rough. You're not tough, you're rough. Piece of shit fucking gangsta wannabe motherfuckers pulling a strap in a fucking Madden tourney like some kind of fucking like this is the corner. Fuck you guys, straight up. Take your gangster bullshit somewhere the fuck else. Got a lot of dead friends. I don't condone it. You know what I'm saying? Got a lot of dead friends because of people like you. Fuck you. Fucking shoot up a Madden tourney. What the fuck? What the fuck? So, okay, what were the other 3 that I bought? I got Caves of Cud, Oblivion, and something else, but I don't remember what anymore. I will find it. Yes, Far Cry 2, which is awesome. So, all right, guys, let's get to the video games now. I'm going to go grinding Menethil Harbor for, or I'm sorry, what is this? It's, Wetlands for that. It's Dragon Maw, Battle no, those are level 28. I can't do that yet. I'm only 25. Those are too high. We'll go do Murloc Fins and Fishing Pools. I'm sorry. Murloc Fins and Fishing Pools, northwest of Menethil Harbor. We got to get the mining ship out to the belt, so let's get that out of the way. Mining ship out to the belt. Excuse me. This thing a little bit over there. EVE Online, I fired it up, but I did not get in. Mortal 2, fire it up, get in. EVE Online, fire it up. I'm playing 4 games at once, guys. It's the American dream. I'm playing 4 PC games at once. Motherfucker, you saw it here first. Ain't nobody like me. Ain't nobody on the block doing it like me. Ain't nobody. 4 games at once. You saw it here first. You know what I'm saying? I love the Caves of Cud soundtrack. It's so good. It sounds so good to me. It's like the best game soundtrack anybody's ever done. I like it more than Skyrim. I wish they would make more good ambient video game music like this. This sounds like creatures in the back. Ooh, thank you. That was a nice priest. His name is Ask Wyrem. Oh, ASCII Rem. ASCII Rem. Excuse me. Omega Daily Rewards. What did I pull? Omega Lolchad. Blah, blah. Whatever incel speak. Omega Lolchad. Vengeance, Purity of the Throne. Fucking sweet, dude. It actually looks like a really good skin. Yeah. Connecting. I mean, I don't give a flying fuck about skins unless they're free. If the skins are free, I care. but the skin has to be free before I care. Ooh. Okay. Unallocated skill points. I have 115,500 unallocated skill points. I could run this through command center upgrades, but I'm going to let it sit up until there's something more urgent on the agenda. Priorities, right? We're taking the Mac out to the belt. This system has been good to me. I have been farming and mining this system for 6 days, and we have not caught a suicide gank like we have in the other systems that I've been to in the last 6 months. On the AB Order tip, my old corporation, Absolute Order. So we go out to the belt now, and yep.
Drive active.
Okay, I'm going to turn off Caves of Cud. I just wanted to just fire it up and see, you know, it'll be fun to start a new game, but I'm not going to do that right now. So here we go. I have achievements for this now. That's good. I can even install mods and stuff. So cute. So cute. All right. EVE is up, and now finally we will get Immortal 2 login. You got to love... Oh, wait. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Oh, the other thing I bought today, so I spent $25 on games. I set $60 aside for my budget for this month. And I bought 3 games on the Steam store, and then I paid for $35. For $35, I got a skin of a cloak to prove to the world that I believed in Mortal Online 2 before the rest of the world did. And then I got 3 months sub, and coming up on December 1st, Mortal 2 is going back to the $15 a month pay to play subscription model. And so I wanted to get in on the ground floor, because they did a deal where they were like, normally this will be $45, but if you give us $35, we'll give you 3 months and a skin. And so I took the deal today, and I don't have the skin yet, which I wish I did, but that'll be cool. But one of the things about the skin that's sort of dumb is in a first-person game, you can't... like in a first-person game, you can't see the skin. You can't see the skin. So I didn't really care too much about the skin in the first-player game, but definitely glad that I paid for Mortal. Oh, EvE is in high graphics right now, which is bad. We will optimize for memory. Oh yeah, that's eating up my card pretty badly. I'm surprised my computer isn't chugging right now. It's a good day, guys. Today is the best day of my life. Every day is the best day of my life. I hope that your day is the best day of your life as well. I hope that's how it happens for you too. I doubt it, but at least it's happening for me. You know what I'm saying? Get to chill fuck back in my own home, drink my beer, smoke my dope. Yep. Sit back in a motherfucking gangsta lean, you know what I'm saying? And like play 4 games at once. Or 3 games at once. Okay, so we're out at the belt here. Oh, I keep meaning to put the drones back in the storage. Okay, how's Mortal? Mortal's better. Yeah, EvE was eating too much of the VRAM, but we're better now. We will auto run. Oh no, I'm headed west, but actually I wanted to head... Or no, I do want to head west, yeah. Oh, it was running better for a minute, but... balance. No, I want for performance, not balanced. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I thought there was someone following me, but nope. Oh. VRAM from Tindrum. Oh, look at it drop. It's so tragic. I'm going to turn the sound down on WoW just a little bit here because the effects have been blasting me of late. Like 20, 15%. How's that feel? Yeah, better. Could be a little louder because I need to be able to hear the aggro. I love hardcore. Let's go see what's going on in the world today. See if there's anything new drama-wise. Season 2, Episode 15, A Dawn to Remember Before Epic Release. Let's play Mortal Online 2. Oof, yeah, that is a 13-minute stream. Let's see what he says. Thank you, Fine Gaming Connoisseur. I love Fine Gaming Connoisseur. I think he's got the best accent on the entire platform, right? This is Season 2, Episode 15 of A Dawn to Remember Before the Epic Release. Let's play Mortal Online 2. Thank you, Fine Gaming Connoisseur. I've liked to sub to your channel. Let's see what he says.
How's it going, everyone? This is Fine Gaming Connoisseur, and welcome to this last video of Let's Play Mortal Online 2, Season 2. And so today this is version 1.0.17.61. Okay, so it's dawn right now in Marland, and I know this. I know it's dawn because
Clock?
the sun always rises from the west.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sun always rises from the west. Okay.
In the east. And so I've decided to do this video as a good way to close Season 2 of Let's Play Mortal Online 2. It's been a tradition of mine.
Yeah, I like this season. I caught about or series. I caught about 7 of these, and they're super good. I'll be one of the 2 comments on this video. I'm gonna drop a heart sign. Love your work in all caps, right? Because I think Mortal 2 needs to be resurrected. Love your work. I said it.
Ever since I began,
no homo or whatever, whatever.
Doing Mortal Online videos all the way back in 2013, and as you can see, it's a very beautiful dawn over Tindrum. And so right now we're going into Tindrum Garden, and so I felt that this is a very good way to close, not just to close this season of Mortal Online, Let's Play Mortal Online 2, but it's also a good way to transition to season 3. So there will be a season 3 of Mortal Online 2 Let's Play. So I felt that starting a new season is a good idea because I think transitioning from Unreal Engine 4 to Unreal Engine 5 is a major step, and so I felt that it's a good time to start a new season. Now, admittedly, season 2 isn't a very long season. It's probably one of my shorter seasons of Let's Play Mortal Online in my Mortal Online Let's Play series, going all the way back 10 years.
10 years.
I think it was season 2 or season 3 that was went over 100 episodes.
100 episodes.
Which season it was, but I do remember it was season 2 or season 3.
So, okay, life is a trip for me, right? So this guy dropped, okay, just 2 years ago, the idea of having 100 videos in a series would have been gobsmacking to me. It still is sort of like, God, this guy has 100 videos. But like now that it's been 2 years, when I come to my channel, I love this shit. Look at this. 1,000 video, guys. 1,000 videos. I have posted 1,000 videos to YouTube. It's right there. The proof's right there. Like I only got 82 subs because I started a year and a half ago. But I mean, like 55 of those subs, I don't know. It's just weird. Like until you go viral, you don't get any subs. But dude, I have 1,000 videos on fucking YouTube. That shit used to blow my fucking mind, but not anymore. Now I have 1,000 videos on YouTube. 1,000. Nobody watches them yet, but they could. You know what I'm saying? They could. I have 3 music videos on. I have 3 music videos on YouTube. Like music videos, not like. Well, they're not music videos. They're like there's like 3 songs on YouTube. Like, so I used to be so intimidated when people would say, "Oh, I have 100 videos in this series," but now I have 1,000 videos on YouTube, and it's not so like daunting or like gobsmacking for me anymore. I'm like, man, like in 2 years, like I can't believe I put 1,000 videos. Every day I trip over this number. Like, okay, just 2 months ago, it was like 200 it was more than that. It was like 765, I think, or something like that. But just in the last 2 months, I've posted between 6 and 12 videos a day for, you know, what is that? 2 months? Yeah. So what is that? That's 60 days times 6. Yeah, I put at least 360 new videos on YouTube in the last 2 months. All of them high quality. Well, yeah, all of them cut in high quality. All of them unedited. All of them unscripted. All of them pretty good from start to finish, I would say. And they're not necessarily very entertaining, which is why I don't have that many subs. But they are high quality videos. And if I keep doing that for like 20 years, 50 years, something like that, they'll have to let me in. They blocked me my whole entire life from everything I've ever done, from the government on down. They try to file 7 false assault charges on me when I've never struck a human being, and the Denver courts dropped all 7 of those. You ever had a charge dropped? You ever heard of anybody ever having a charge dropped before? I've had 7 fucking assault charges dropped by the Denver City County Court because they actually were hunting me. They were like trying to put me in jail for no reason. And you want to know how I know? They dropped all 7 charges. That's how you know. They dropped all 7. 2 of them cost me $20,000 or something like that when I didn't have any money because I had to fucking pay for a lawyer to get them to drop it. But I was like, Jesus Christ, dude. So like they were like actively hunting me, and it's just like, it's like kind of crazy. It was like, you know, I don't know. It's just a trip to me. Like that guy drops a number like, oh, I've got 100 videos in this series, and just like 15 months ago, I would have been like 100 fucking videos. Are you serious, right? But now I have 1,000 videos on YouTube, and they're all high quality. They're all shot in 1440p, and they're all well done. And like, dude, I mean, yeah, nobody's discovered me yet, so I don't make any money. But it doesn't matter. Like, eventually there will be like 20,000 videos on my channel, and there's just no way. They'll have to let me in. They'll have to open the door. They blocked me my entire fucking life. They knew because I was a punk singer. They like everything. They blocked me everywhere I went. But they can't stop this. They can't stop this one. If I put 20,000 videos on YouTube, they'll have to pay attention to me. They'll have to do it. They can't shut me out of high society or throw me in jail or throw my friends in jail or any of that other shit that they tried to do. This one, they'll have to let me in. They can't stop me on this one. And I love it. So he drops 100 videos and I'm like, Jesus Christ, because he actually scripts these and all that. I don't script mine, you know? Like right now, I'm not scripted. I'm just, you know.
Let's play Mortal Online 1.
Yeah, so he thinks back and he's like, oh my God, for 12 years I've cut 100 really high quality videos for Mortal Online 2 and I only got 1,000 subscribers, right? I've already pulled 1/10 of what he did, like without even ever scripting beyond the music videos. Which, by the way, come check out skycat.live. You know what I'm saying? I got 3 music videos on my channel. Come look.
Over 100 episodes. So season 2 of Mortal Online 2 is probably, I would say it is one of my shorter seasons, but
one of my shorter seasons, only 100 videos, all about 15 minutes long. They're all scripted and run through Chat GPT, so they're like all well written and grammatical and very well done and all this, right? That's actual production work. I don't do that. That takes me away from my real job, which is kicking ass, taking names, and playing video games for 14 hours a day. And I don't care what money they offer me. I'm still going to fucking play video games for 14 hours a fucking day, whether they pay me or not. So, you know, yeah. So like that guy, 100 videos to that guy is a lot different than what, you know, than what I went through, because he scripts and works on it and cuts jokes and has like curated and designed content. I don't have anything but a fucking camera and a dream. Like a camera, a microphone, 2 turntables and a microphone. You know what I'm saying? 2 turntables and a microphone.
But yeah, so this is Tintrum Garden now.
Wow, it looks a lot better, but your video is boring to me. Let's see what he says about thank you for another great year. Let's see what he says.
Yeah, so I just want to take this opportunity to just thank everyone once again for just all your support and for all the help that you've given me in the game.
Yeah.
I do want to thank you once again for the 1,200 subscribers.
Fuck yeah.
And yes, I have taken a screenshot of that.
I'm one of them.
As I did.
Yep.
Going back 10 years, I've taken a screenshot.
I love small town scenes and all this.
100. Every
Dude.
consecutive 100.
The underground is where I dwell at. It's where I find my heaven. It's where you find your hell at. You know what I'm saying? The underground is where I dwell at. It's where I find my heaven. It's where you find your hell at. That's Guru from fucking Gangstar. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, and I love these underground motherfuckers with like 1,000 subs. Now I only have 1/10 of what he did. He reached 1,200 subscribers after 12 years. I've reached 100 subscribers after 3 months. So we'll see who goes harder, faster. But
subscribers. So I have kept a screenshot of all those just as a kind of like a memorabilia.
Yeah. I wish I gave a goddamn about that, but I don't give a shit about what money they give me. I don't give a shit about the numbers. I could give a flying fuck what people think about me. I don't care what you think. Sorry. I really don't care what you think about me. Sorry. I don't care what you think about me or my opinions. How about this? No, I'm just not going to say it. I could really alienate half my audience right now and say something really, really political and really, really irresponsible. And I'm not going to do that because I'm getting better at this.
How.
But boy, I'd like to just say what I want to say pretty bad. I'm not gonna. But boy, I'd like to say it.
How thankful I am for.
Less is more. Less is more, right?
For all
just don't say it. Don't say it.
Support that you guys have shown, and so yeah, so it is a very.
Yeah, we're moving worlds. If you're getting 1,200 subs, okay, how many people are playing sandbox MMORPGs right now today, right? There's EVE Online has 26,000 people. Rust has 46,000, so that's like 66,000. Daisy's got probably 40,000, but let's go look at the Steam. I mean, usually I do this almost every day, but here we found a natural segue to looking at the Steam game and player statistics today. Sorry. Had a bit of beer. This is the greatest beer ever made in the history of mankind. It's called Voodoo Ranger Imperial IPA. Oh, what's up, number 2? Good morning, number 2. How are you today? It's good to see you, friend. It is good to see you. I hope you have a wonderful day. A wonderful day. And to commemorate you coming in the channel, we shall listen to a WoW music video called What's Your Lucky Do? What's Your Lucky Do? Pandas do kung fu.
Greetings, friend of the Grumbles.
You smell of good fortune, number 2.
You smell of good fortune. Tell me,
What's your lucky do?
Kulai summits where we stay, sipped around and train all day, bring supplies to shake a pan, carry many bags we can, tiny trouts we Grumbles are, looking small from near or far, many greetings unto you. Tell me, what's our lucky do? Trail yak, a trail pack,
While I'm on the road,
trail guide, pizza pack,
do as they are told.
munchies, crunchies,
Lucky do's and loot.
foes and call us wickets, ambush I trade root. What's your lucky do? What's your lucky do?
What's your lucky do? What's your lucky do?
Yeah, what's your
Lucky do. What's your lucky do? What's your lucky do? Pandas do kung fu.
What's your lucky do?
What's your lucky do? What's your lucky do? What's your lucky do?
Yeah, what's your
Lucky do. What's your lucky do?
friend of the
Grummels.
What's your lucky do?
Stand up by my mountain yak, carry around my backpack.
Monkeys trying to attack.
Just stay on track.
Lucky doos and funny hats, cousins and sells you mats. Mountain goat has tiny tail.
Let's go so we don't fail.
Moving down the burlap trail. Lucky noses will prevail. Grumble Archie, you're a pale. Lucky dogs will not entail.
Look at beers, brag tail, fuzz first, up a wall.
In the snow, yet to stand. Expedition,
Yak is grand.
Which one do the lucky do?
Yeti do the lucky do. Wits do the lucky do. Clean belt do the lucky do. You can do the lucky do too. You just need a clean yak and good fortune onto you.
This song stuck in your head.
You'll be singing it in bed, still at the office, on the pool, by the bear, over there.
Your car and a bar. Trust in
The lucky do, and it will take you far. What's your lucky do? What's your lucky do? What's your lucky do? What's your lucky do?
Yeah, what's your lucky do?
What's your lucky do?
What's your lucky do?
Pandas do kung fu. What's your lucky do? What's your lucky do?
What's your lucky do? What's your lucky do? Yeah, what's your lucky do? What's your lucky do? Friend of the
Grummels. What's your lucky do? Yeah. Something's waiting for us in the bushes of rust, the bushes of love. Boom, boom, boom.
Hey, how'd my father die?
49 times we fought that beast.
Your old abandoned me.
He had a chicken head with duck feet and a woman's face too.
Oh, that's rad.
It was waiting in the bushes for us, and it ripped off your dad's face. He was screaming something awful. In fact, it was this huge mess and had to clean the floors. The floors? And his blood, it drained into the boards. Had to change them, but we all got a chicken duck woman thing waiting for us. Every day I worry all day about what's waiting in the bushes of love. Something's waiting in the bushes of rust. Something's waiting in the bushes of love. Every day I worry all day about what's waiting in the bushes of love. Something's waiting in the bushes of love. Something's waiting in the bushes of love. Yo, never knew my daddy didn't care about me. Macro rising, it's all my macro binocular see. And I was farming all my life and not a drop spilled. My aunt and uncle double sons, I'm sipping blue milk. My aunt and uncle's double sons, I'm sipping blue milk. And then a desert hobo came and told me, got a chicken duck woman thing waiting for us. Every day I worry all day about what's waiting in the bushes of love. Something's waiting in the bushes of rust. Something's waiting in the bushes of love. Every day I worry all day, all day. Something's waiting in the bushes for us. Something's waiting in the bushes of love. Hold me when I open like a flower. Hold me right. Yeah, I ain't had to beg for a girl in a long time. A long time. I think my cooking's awesome. I got my picture in my photo wagon. Yeah, I keep it poppin'. Yeah, she probably loved to honky tonk. That's what I said. Ooh, waiting for us. Used to ride across the desert, you know I used to glide on my speeder and pray that I don't find what I don't wanna find. Waiting for me around the corner, oh no, no. Used to ride across the desert, you know I used to glide across the desert and pray that I don't find any more crispy bodies by the door. Aww. 9 times. It was 49 times. Now it might be waiting for you. Could be hiding behind that scrap pile. Scrap pile! Big cow, no, you really want someone to hold you. But we all got a chicken duck woman thing waiting for us. Every day I worry all day about what's waiting in the bushes of love. Something's waiting in the bushes for rust. Something's waiting in the bushes of love. Every day I worry all day, all day. Something's waiting in the bushes for us. Something's waiting in the bushes of love. Every day I worry all day about what's waiting in the bushes of love. Something's waiting in the bushes for us. Something's waiting in the bushes of love. Every day I worry all day about what's waiting in the bushes for rust. Something's waiting in the bushes of rust. Something's waiting in the bushes of love. Desert, you know I used to glide on my speeder and pray I don't find what I don't wanna find. Waiting for me around the corner, oh no, no, us. Cause the desert, you know I used to glide on my speeder and pray that I don't find what I wanna find. Waiting for me around the corner, oh no, no. Bad lip reading. Not the future. Oh god, I think I need to do 20 Nights in the Ice is a long time. I love this song. We used to play Rust a lot for like three years. I only played Rust all day, every day. It was pretty fun. Hostels on the Hill was like my theme song for when we lived in the big clan with like, you know, between 12 and 30 people living in our big fucking compound, you know, and there'd be like 8 people on one team, 8 people on another, and we'd be in the snow with all the other sweats, you know, all the Rust sweats, you know. And I used to sing this song in the vent or in the Discord and stuff, and they're like, what the fuck are you talking about? Well, there's 20 Nights in the Ice is a long time when there's hostels on the hill. I'll touch an A bomb, you know what I'm saying? Hey Dak, you got that backing track? Boom, boom, boom.
Hey Dak, you got that backing track?
Turn it on.
Turn it on.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead, pump it up. I'd love to catch a
Firefly that's far away.
I see your whole
Crew staring as I put this beat down. Your soup can. I'm like Superman.
I saw Veronica, the
Girl that puts you off blast.
played harmonica and
Heart class.
I know you
You want her to we don't know because you don't have any shoes.
you touch a
Pom pom A bomb, bitch.
oh yeah.
20 Nights in the Ice is a long time when there's hostels on the hill where the ones just gotta walk your walk. 20 Nights in the Ice is a long time when there's hostels on the hill. It's all about where you are. Bad guy, don't worry about it, Darius, cause I'm a mile high and I'm the scariest.
I ride so hard, I got
Cause tripping, feel my flow and not tripping. His pants, can't dance.
heart attack on deck, ain't got a chance. Kinda bright out
But we go lights out. Nights in the lights in a long time when there's hostels on the hill. Just gotta walk your walk. 20 nights in the ice is a long time when there's hostels on the hill. What they wear. It's all about where you are. Think sure I wasn't so dang sweet, so dang sweet, so dang sweet. Wish I wasn't so dang sweet. You are like cinnamon. So dang sweet, so dang sweet. I wish I wasn't so dang sweet. You are like cinnamon.
Hey guys, what you doing?
Avoiding death. I'm avoiding death.
I'm really freaking.
Thinking somebody's gonna shoot me.
You'll be good.
Bro, just wanna see a tree.
And you will.
No, I won't. Good video of the barbecue. Then again, I guess it is a barbecue. But to me, my lies are probably true. What about my mother in the real shoes? Bob guy, what do you want to say? So before my friend pulls your legs away, it's really soon you'll literally be tripping. Here comes the hot poker. What we do is, you are like cinnamon. Wasn't so dang sweet, so dang sweet, so dang sweet. I wish I wasn't so dang sweet. Oh, like cinnamon. 20 nights in the ice is a long time when there's hostels on the hill. Just gotta walk the walk. 20 nights in the ice is a long time when there's hostels on the hill. It's all about where you are.
See if you can give it more bass.
Oh, Dak's dead.
Where's the music? Dak is dead.
Like what you want. Just gotta walk your walk. Now I'm the one who's cool. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm the one who's cool. No, don't pretend I didn't see. You roll your eyes at my gaming tee. Don't know if you can read or if you've seen the sweet piece in this week's Wired magazine. The latest trend has hit its peak. They say that geeks becoming chic. So now you're out of style as you can be, and I'm in vogue. So you can bite me. Asshat jocks who beat me up in school. Now I'm the one who's cool. I'm the one that's cool. And while the prom queen bitches thinking they still rule. Now I'm the one that's cool. I'm the one that's cool. One that's cool. Try to cop my style, but I'm the real thing. While you play sports, I play Magic the Gathering. Never earned your part of nerd society. My Aquaman pajamas prove my pedigree. Watch my next gen every night. Wore a headgear to fix my overbite. Your black rim glasses are prescription free. Where's me? I literally can't see my hand in front of my face. Asshat jocks who beat me up in school. Now I'm the one that's cool. I'm the one that's cool. Another bumpkin bitches thinking they still rule. I'm the one that's cool. I'm the one that's cool. You made the big gush, you push me in the pool. I'm the one that's cool. I'm the one that's cool. Van and fit and rich, but you're a tool. And I'm the one that's cool. I'm the one that's cool. Well, first there must be a total drag, but there's no point for me to humble brag. Appreciate you for being cruel. I'm burning bright thanks to your rejection fuel. Got my in jokes you won't get, like honey badger, troll facing young cat. Now your ball and party seems so dumb. You can invite me and I'll say yes, but I won't really come. Got my comics, got my games, all the things you thought were lame. Got my cosplay fanfic too. Got you pegged STFU. To all the asshat jocks who beat me up in school, now I'm the one that's cool. I'm the one that's cool. And all the prom queen bitches think they still rule. Now I'm the one that's cool. I'm the one that's cool. And to my 8th grade crush, push me in the pool. Now I'm the one that's cool. I'm the one that's cool. They then bitch and bitch, but you're a tool. And I'm the one that's cool. I'm the one that's cool. I'm the one that's cool. Cat with a hungry belly, once with a cat was whiskers jelly. Swift was dry and his bowl was bare. Mouth my furry cat's meow. So mad, kitty men come with the birds and mice and some tasty nums. One day when the critters come, we'll greet till the bellies are full. Gilly got his boys and they gather round, gathered seeds from a sack they found. In hopes as seeds they spread on the ground, with the bitters of boot. Soon may the kingdom come with the birds and mice and some tasty nums. One day when the critters come, we'll eat till our bellies are full. When those bored and morale had dipped, to one of the seeds grew green catnip. And they snacked and they all got ripped. They all had a meow that night. Soon may the kiddermen come with the birds and mice and some tasty nums. One day when the critters come, we'll eat till our bellies are full. The birds were hung and the morn was nigh. The whip was strong and they all got high. Bellies were shrunk and their bowls still dry, owing us some nice today. Soon may the bidding men come with the birds and mice and some tasty nums. One day when the critters come, we'll eat till our bellies are full. Okay, back to video games. Sorry guys, just had to do, some entertainment for the peoples in the channels. The peoples in the channels. Let's see what else Mr. Season 2, Episode 15 has to say.
Episode for me, it's a, I'm very thankful for all the support that you guys have shown me. So thank you to all of you. And so I am looking forward to the transition to Unreal Engine 5, and I think it's going to be a major step up, even though I feel that the feature set has been considerably stripped down. I remember when it was first announced that there was all kinds of things like there were going to be bulletin boards. I think boards that you can post recruitment ads and post notes and things like that. That's been taken down, or that's been removed. At least for now, I hope that at some point that SV will put it back. That they will put it back on the roadmap. And thievery as well has been taken off very early.
Oh,
and I don't know
thievery.
Why, but, I don't know very much
Thievery. Oh wow.
What has happened with
I did not know. I was like, I've been walking around the cities, really paranoid that I would get my pockets picked by the thieves, And it turns out that the system isn't currently even active in the game. So I guess you can stand at the bank with gold in your pocket and not get robbed, which is cool. I didn't know that. It's good to know. That's why I'm watching these videos, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm watching these videos, is you learn stuff about the game that you wouldn't ever know unless you were hanging around the discords of all the sweaty nerds that do this shit all day. And that's the last place you'll ever see me. Any organization that would have me as a member, you know what I'm saying? So I like it when they publish their secrets, Like, that was always my biggest reservation about doing this, was that I didn't want to publish my fucking secrets to the whole world, you know, my camps, my spots, and the things that I do. And so I resisted doing this for like, 20 years. Now I don't give a fuck. There's so many games that it doesn't matter about some WoW camp. Even if it's like information that might be worth real life money or whatever, it doesn't matter. It still doesn't really matter ever.
I do hope that they will add thievery into the game at some point, because I think thievery is a core component.
Me too. Me too.
Online just
Yep.
be what it is.
Absolutely. Thievery should have been...
So I hope that they're not taking away
like,
thievery. I hope that they just...
you should never be able to rob the bank, you know what I'm saying? But you should be able to pickpocket people. You should be able to, like, take their reagents and light stuff like potions and stuff like that, because that's how most Ultima Online roguelike deals. Would you like me to move in any way? The roguelikes, right? Most roguelikes will let you engage in pickpocketing. Hell, even Starfield lets you pickpocket. So I don't know why they took the system down, because for like 10 years on Mortal 1, if you stood outside the bank with gold in your pocket, some scrub ass little kid could sneak up behind you and run your pockets. You know what I'm saying? And you could lose all the gold. You could lose, like, you could have 2,000 gold in your pocket. The gold doesn't have weight, so you don't really, like, I mean, not in the game's engine anyways. So if they steal 2,000 gold, you don't know any better. If they steal a sword, it might alert you, but if they steal gold, the game doesn't tell you, because gold doesn't have a weight. So, or maybe it does. Maybe gold does have a weight. I forget their whole system in this particular one. I'm like, the Dungeons and Dragons and the Mortal and the Ultima and the Final Fantasy 11 all kind of meld together in my head, and I can't remember which game did what, because they're all basically on the D&D rule set. Mortal is still even despite it being like an action RPG medieval combat simulator. Like, a very realistic one, very simmy. It is still a video game, and it's still got Flights of Fancy and magic and all this. And I lost my train of thought about what I was going to say about this. It's
putting on the.
Oh yeah. So if pickpocketing is in Ultima Online, I don't think it's in RuneScape. I don't think old school RuneScape has pickpocketing, but I do think that most other rogues and roguelikes do. Even now, EVE Online doesn't have pickpocketing because it's all spaceships. There's no pickpocket. EVE Online does have pickpocketing to a degree, because you can't steal from somebody's ship hold without, like, boarding and blowing up the ship first, essentially, or, like, not boarding, but yeah, like getting close to the ship and blowing up the ship, right? But you can cargo scan, which is the same exact thing as a pickpocket going through your pockets looking for for little things in your pockets, right? So, like, the cargo scan in EVE Online is comparable to when you're, like, crawling around in, like, Skyrim or whatever, and you look in and you steal something from somebody's pockets, or like Fallout. Fallout has a lot of pickpocketing and stuff. That stuff should be there, but I don't know why it's not in the game, because of all the things that Mortal delivers, I believe pickpocketing would be one of the things that it should really have a very solid system of. And to this day, I find it I'm on Mortal right now, and I get nervous to stand here, even though the guards will protect me. I get nervous to just stand here when when I think that I get nervous to even stand here on World of Warcraft, because it's a hardcore character. If somebody brings an MPK to my feet, I'm going to drop off Mortal, because it's eating too much of my VRAM right now, and I don't believe I'm going to play Mortal today. I believe I'm going to play Final Fantasy 11 instead. So here we go. We'll fire that up next. Yeah, and look, Mortal eats the VRAM of World of Warcraft if it gets a memory leak, and if it's running in the background, it gets a constant memory leak. And so one of the reasons that I'm watching these videos, like this guy brag about his 1,000 subs, is like, like like the reason I'm watching these is because they're doing an Unreal Engine 5 update to Mortal 2, and I paid for 3 months sub today because I believe that will make the engine run better in the background with these two other games. But right now, pre-patch before November 28th, 4 days before the Mortal 2 UE5 update and the launch to the Epic Play Store, we definitely have like an improvement to the Mortal client, enough where I did invest another $36 into them, which is way more than I was willing to give most of the first 2 years with the shabby product that they kind of phoned in my opinion. So now I'm gonna get my swords on and do some grinding and fishing. I'm gonna go north up the coast of the wetlands and kill murlocs and look for in particular floating debris. And in the background, I'm mining on EVE Online, and we're going to fire up Final Fantasy XI private server, free private server, Horizon XI. And that'll be my 3 games for today. I got some good viewership on my YouTube videos on Thanksgiving, and I want to thank those of you here who helped by watching those videos. Thank you. And yeah, we're doing pretty good. Like, I actually did catch like I think 18 views on Thanksgiving, which, you know, for a budding streamer with no real viewership, that's pretty good, I think, for YouTube content. Uh-oh, he's a red. He is a red. No, he's not a red. Oh, he is a red. He's a 29. Get the evasion on. I can kill him. I've got the gear to kill him, but I don't know about the tanking is the real problem. The Final Fantasy menu music. Evasion's off, and the pressure's on now. Gotta run. Oh, he's running from me though. He's throwing at me. He netted me, and okay. Gouge, bandage. Pressure's on. Hardcore character could die. The 29 is a very, very bad pull here. I will vanish if it gets much worse. I will potion and then vanish if I can't get the KB. No, he's running. He's running again. It's over. It's over. It was annoying when he ran the first time and it faked me out. I'm just gonna range him. This is fucked. Come on, man. You got 4 health. Die. There. I got him. 29, man. I forgot that these are 29 way out here. Yep. Stay out of the north side. Stay out of the west side. Stay out of the west side, Marge. Remember? I don't know if you guys ever saw that one where Marge becomes a real estate agent. She's like, stay out of the west side. I used to say that like when I was a drug dealer. I used to be like, stay out of the west side at night to the people. Like when I went to the flop house and I bought drugs and shit, I'd be like, stay out of the west side at night. Fucking Simpsons joke. It was gangster and it was hood, but it was a Simpsons joke though, and I used to kind of laugh about it. But I mean, I did run cab on the west side at night. I mean, that's what I did. It was West Side Denver cab. Like,
Aggro.
stay out of the west side, Marge. Fucking Simpsons. He put a bleed on me. Oh, right, I'm on the log menu as well. Stupid horns in the background are like just loud enough where they're annoying, but not loud enough where like you can hear them. There we go. Oh, so I think Emmy died again. Which I forgot all about this. I think Amiru died again, which is just insane. Amiru. Did Emmy die again? I think she died again, which is not good. Did Emmy die again? She's not doing WoW. Pokemon died with 2,000 gold. Jesus Christ, mail it to an alt. Mail it to an alt. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Go to her channel. Why do you have 2,000 gold on you? Why would Pokemon have 2,000 gold on her? Why? What is the street value of that? It's got to be $10,000 US. It's got to be 10,000 US. I'm not joking. I mean, how much is 2,000 hardcore gold worth? We could go to the RMT website, I guess. Buy WoW. No, I don't want to do this on stream. I could catch a ban or something like that. I'm not doing this on stream. I'm gonna go look. I'll look on my cell phone or something, but I don't exactly know how much a WoW hardcore gold is worth. But I think it's like actually is like $20. So what's 2,000 times 20? She lost like $40,000 US on a hardcore death. These fucking rich streamers are assholes. The way they spend their money is fucking morally disgusting. It's morally disgusting. It's an outrage. How dare you die with that much money? I have to go back and watch the video now. If I stream, the game restarts. Yeah, but like, okay, so did you die, Emmy? Did you die again? You're not doing WoW content. Oh my God, did you die again? No. She is not a YouTube streamer. I'm sorry, she's not a, I mean, she's a YouTube content creator, and she's pulling 67,000 views, but she's a YouTube star, but she's mainly a streamer. So like, if we look at Asmongold, did Amiru die again? Did Amiru die again? Amiru die. Let's just look at Amiru die. Amiru dies. That was 2 weeks ago. That was the last one. It was 2 weeks ago. I thought I saw something from 3 days ago. No, they did. They did. But no, I saw this one though. So okay, so Amiru dies at level 42, but no. Okay, so WoW hardcore deaths. WoW hardcore newest deaths, right? Is there a roster? The deaths to watch after BlizzCon, classic hardcore moments. To permadeaths in classic hardcore, 2,961,039 permadeaths. And maybe like move around, maybe. Yes. Yeah, and I can move more. Anything you need, let me know. Stream Sniper dies in hardcore. Let's see what they have to say about this. We'll go to Asmongold TV for this. Oh, hey, cool. We like that sound. Let's get back in. More money. Money. This dude went ape shit. Elon Musk on why he's a gamer. So I tried hardcore WoW Dungeons for the first time. This game looks amazing. Is YouTube slowing down Firefox? Let's test it. Not again. WoW is so cluttered, even the best guild has to darken their screams. This game is worse than LOTR, Golem, and Rise of Kong. Backstay MMO, but now he's busy with something. They're probably filming Steak and Eggs today. Did I miss a Steak and Eggs? I don't think so. We're looking for... It's... no, I want to see the video about Pokemon 2000 Gold, because that is just frankly...
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Oh my fucking God. It's Miskiff too.
I don't want this.
Oh my God. You are...
Oh my God, there's things everywhere.
No. Why do you have 2,000 gold on a crappy level, whatever you are? Yeah, you can't recover that money now. Yeah, they swim. You're fucked. You're dead. You lost 2,000 gold. You lost 2,000 fucking gold. It's morally reprehensible.
I didn't know they all go after you like that.
It's WoW.
What the f is up? Like, I didn't even touch a single one. Yes. I thought you were just being dumb. Not that they go after you for no reason.
They go after you for no reason. Every mob in the game goes after you for no reason. They're just all hostile. There's no such thing as I guess there is peaceful mobs in the first level 5 zone, but that's it. You don't see yellow mobs almost anywhere else except barrens and places where skinners are supposed to farm are the only places you'll ever see yellow mobs. Everything in the game is hostile. Everything. She's pissed. I would be pissed. How much gold did you lose?
What the hell is Bagley doing? We need her at level 26.
Yeah, RIP Zico's deal. I think it was only good for that character.
No. What? What are you guys talking about? She's gonna go again.
I mean, level 8's a real chance. We're gonna find out, aren't we?
She's an 8 out of 10 gamer. She's got this.
So I'm being told that she is refreshing Frost Armor and buffing Arcane in mid-pull every 30 seconds and making food after every single mob.
Well, if it's current spell, yeah, it only like 2 mobs.
She died with 2k gold, by the way.
I can't believe that. It's fucking confirmed. I can't believe that. Why would you have 2,000 gold ever? That is money that you put in the bank. That is like saying, remember when Kim Kardashian got her like fucking $15 million wedding ring stolen in the French hotel room? You guys remember that? And we're all like, man, like, you know, I mean, I'm just as likely to hate the Richards as the next man or whatever, but like, I'm not leaving my fucking $15 million fucking wedding ring anywhere but a safe or my finger up your butthole. How the fuck do you lose a $15 million fucking Kardashian fucking wedding ring thing? Right? I think so. Yeah, I believe it was Kim Kardashian, right? No, $4 million. Yeah, what could happen, right? What happened with this? So
What has become of Kim Kardashian?
So okay, she did that. This girl, she lost 2,000 gold at. I mean, yeah, it is $40,000 US. I can do the math right now. It's like $40,000. If a gold, it's I don't know what a gold is. It's gonna be like $7. I think let's lowball it at $7. It's going to be between $7 and $20 depending on the market, right? Well, let's lowball at the least possible, like, low median average that we possibly could and say that a WoW hardcore gold is like $7, right? So 7 times 2,000 is, of course, $14,000. It's $14,000. Now to her, that's nothing. She's got probably 20, 30, 50 million dollars, something, who the fuck knows. 14 grand, she shits 14 grand. And by the way, she's also in trouble for saying that too. She's in trouble for saying that too. She's in trouble. I like her, but she's made a lot of mistakes this year. Like there's like, and I like her though. She's in trouble for a broke boy comment, right? I don't want to do the bottom of the fucking YouTube like ladder here for this. Let's do Charlie, I guess. I watched this one already, but she mentions broke boy.
You for the last 3 weeks, and I feel it's time to just blow the lid off of this and let the cat out of the bag. I've been playing basketball on Sunday mornings as well, so that means 2 days a week I'm out there becoming the elite hooping machine I was born to be. You might just see me walk on in the. All right,
I don't need him for this. I don't need. Yeah.
Want to know the way the cookie crumbles? You're gonna have to create a line of cookies, a venture that.
The only reason I care about this stuff is not because of the drama or the spill the tea bullshit or any of this, right? Like my ex would say, it's the fact that I don't want to make the same mistakes. If I don't ever want to get canceled like these people. I don't want that to happen.
She called the biggest announcement of her career.
Who the fuck is going to pay $36 for a bag of fucking cookies? If you have $36 for a bag of cookies, I've got, I mean, it's insert joke here, you know. If you got $36 for a bag of fucking cookies, I've got some swampland in Florida. I've got, you know, et cetera, et cetera. I've got a bag of cookies.
Tell her fan base about the new Midnight Mini Cookies, a number of onlookers immediately raised concerns about the authenticity of the product and the price tag attached to them. A 4-pack of Midnight Mini Cookies, meaning a pack containing 4 individual bags of cookies, cost $28. Keys during a weekend.
28. I thought it was 36.
Fuel to the fire when a viewer tried to take her to task for the pricing of the product. Pokemon shut them down pretty swiftly, remarking, "It makes my brain go boom when people are like, oh my god, $28 for cookies?"
It's 4 bags. That's $7 a bag. Like, if you're a broke boy, just say so.
If you're a broke boy, just say so. Which is, yeah, it's offhanded and it's kind of a cruel comment, but it's affluenza. We used to have a word for this. Came up in like 2018. You guys remember the affluenza thing? Motherfucking kid. He was like 17 or 19, some shit, 17, I think. Fucking mows down 4 fucking people in Alabama or someplace like that when he's drunk and high. And, they claim in court that he's so rich and so divorced from reality that he doesn't know that drunk driving over 4 people and murdering them is bad. And the word that they use for the defense in the court case was affluenza. And that is, in Pokemon saying, if you're a broke boy, just say it, right, is affluenza. It's like it's a terrible example of it. It's that bougie shit. Fuck their bougie shit. Fuck bougie shit. Fuck bragging about it. I mean, I'm sorry, but do not wear a mink coat in the ghetto.
It all started on this quiet country road that became a crime scene in no time flat.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
A wild ride in a speeding 8,000-pound truck with a drunk teenager behind the wheel, playing chicken with other people's lives.
Yeah, fuck him. Yeah, okay, there's drunk driving home because you're like in a minor emergency if you don't kind of thing. And then there's like joyriding full blown like 100 miles an hour wasted. That's fuck you territory. Now there's like the, I'm stranded in the mountains and I broke my foot and I had to drive to the hospital and I was drunk when I broke my foot, right? I was in the mountains where, you know, couldn't get help or whatever. I didn't do that. I'm just saying that's an example of a friend's example. That's a bit different from what this guy did, which is like blur blur glug glug smart clomp clomp blur blur. You know, like he just drove over.
It was carnage.
Like a crowd of people. So I heard about something near the city that I live in. About a guy downtown named Dragon. When I was a cab driver, I heard about this. There was this guy named Dragon downtown who apparently was like just standing there on the fucking corner, and some drunk driver from the college, I think, fucking smeared like 7 people or something like that. And this kid was beloved in the scene. He was like the most popular kid in the city or something like that. I think he was Asian, but I don't know. Don't quote me and all this. And apparently, like the city's most popular person was like just straight up mowed down by some drunk college asshole and some other people too, just straight up murdered. And that was another case of let's just glug glug, swerve, clop plop, you know, into people. Let's go 100 miles per hour. And it was weird because when this guy Dragon got killed downtown, that shit's crazy. To get run over in the downtown of that place, somebody going like 60 miles per hour in this particular downtown is so fucking crazy to me that it just boggles the mind. And that's what this kid was doing. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I've done it too, if it helps any.
Oh, I do it all the time.
Yeah.
Wrong place, wrong time.
I started screaming, "Where's my dad?"
Shattered lives and a fancy defense for a rich kid.
Yeah, affluenza defense. And let's look at that. Let's see if Legal Eagle did something about the affluenza defense, because it's an interesting thing. It's disgusting, but it's at least interesting. Let's see if he talks about the affluenza case, affluenza story. Legal Eagle. No. But oh well. Let's learn about the affluenza story, right?
Too pampered for prison?
Affluenza.
Affluenza.
This is preposterous.
When a teen with blood on his hands and money in his pockets didn't serve jail time.
I am sickened by this judge. Up to that point, life has just told him you can get away with it.
The question on everybody's mind.
Where were his parents?
Tonight, they are here with their son for the first time on camera, answering from the hot seat in exclusive deposition tapes.
Tell us your name, please.
I never did look into this. I just read about it on, like, I think NPR app or whatever.
Couch.
Tanya Couch.
Frederick Anthony Couch.
Did they shower him with everything except the word no? A case of affluenza.
Good evening. It was the single word that set off a national firestorm in a case settled just last week. Affluenza, the so-called illness that a defense expert said should...
Losing 2,000 gold on a level 10 WoW character is affluenza. What did that work out to be? It was $14,000 US at the very least, but I suspect it's actually more like $40,000 when the Chinese RMT farmers sell it to these white kids. In the end, I believe it is like 40 grand to buy that much gold. It's just insane. It's excuse me. And so, like, 14 grand, right? Like, fucking crazy.
A rich teenager out of jail.
Outrage not just at the teenager, but at his mother and father as well. One magazine cover actually branding them the worst parents ever. Tonight, decide.
Yeah, I would say so. I've heard some bad stuff about parents lately, though. Yeah. Anyways, I need to make sure that I'm not, like, in danger here. Yeah, I'm good. Okay. And then I gotta get back out to the belt, but I gotta dump first. Okay. I swear to God, I'm a video game streamer. I mean, I'm not. I guess at this point I'm, like, half React and half, like, gaming. I mean, I care about this stuff. I care about it or I wouldn't look. I care about that word. I care about this stupid shit, you know? It's stupid shit, but I care about it. It reminds me of, you know, it keeps getting stuck in my head. I believe it was Lisa Kudrow from Friends or something, I think. Or it was one of the Romy and Michelle girls. I can't remember which one. It wasn't Aniston. It was... I believe it was Lisa Kudrow, I think, was on BoJack Horseman season 5. She says something that really stuck with me. She was an owl. Who plays the owl in BoJack, right? Who plays Owl Girl in BoJack? That was Lisa Kudrow, I think, wasn't it? Wanda Pierce was... yeah, it was Lisa Kudrow. It was Lisa Kudrow. So, and I loved her. That was her best role. Lisa Kudrow as the owl girl was so good. So she says something about, she wakes up, from a 20-year coma. And the last time that she had been, like awake was in the 80s, and so she wakes up in the early aughts, and or I'm sorry, like in the 15s, and she had been like, and the last time she had been around was like the late 80s or late 90s or something like that. And so somebody gives her a tablet, and she's never seen a tablet before, and she was like, oh look, you can swipe and do cool stuff to calculate tip money and stuff. I love stupid bullshit like this. And this is a funny Lisa Kudrow joke, and I delivered it verbatim. That's how she says it. She says, I love stupid bullshit like this, right? And that's why I follow stupid cases like the affluenza thing. I love stupid bullshit like this. And it's a Lisa Kudrow quote when I say it. And I want to explain the reference because it's a good reference. I love BoJack. That's one of my top favorite. I think it's one of the top shows ever made, you know, and it has all my favorite stars in it and everything. It's so fucking good. And like, yeah, Lisa Kudrow, man. Like I never liked her until Wanda Pierce. And Wanda Pierce was such a good character. She was such a good character. She had a heart for a face, which I really love. She's this cute owl, and she's got a heart for a face, which I thought was so fucking wonderful. Because sometimes owls have hearts for faces. Did you guys know this? Sometimes owls have hearts for faces. It actually happens in nature. It's actually so beautiful. And so they did this in a cool, what do they call this? Animaltronic, or not an animaltronic, or animal tropism or whatever. And so, and she's vacuous, and she's a TV producer, and she dates BoJack for a time, and oh, it happens. It's the way that the what's it called? The fifth wheel shakes if anybody's moving, and it causes stuff to fall. It's never you. No, I'm fat, and when I move, it shakes the fucking, it shakes the thing, I'm like Pat Roach or whatever from Trailer Park Boys, and when I move, this whole thing shakes. I make this whole thing shake. Affluenza teen Ethan Couch to serve 2-year sentence after killing 4 people drunk driving. Now, I guarantee, because I don't have any money, if I were to go drink, glug, glug, smash, clunk, clunk, thump, dead, right? They're going to put me in jail for 18 to 25 to life, something like that, if I kill 4 people. But if you're rich, you get 2 years. 2 years on a vehicular homicide, drunk driving, underage, which was part of it. I do believe in cutting kids a better deal, but shit, man, Buzzard's guts, right? Buzzard's guts. I did 6 weeks in juvie one time on ecstasy possession, and I feel like that's basically like 1/20th of what he got for killing 4 people. I got 1/20th of his time for ecstasy possession when I was 17. He killed 4 people and caught 2 years, and they probably got his ass out in like a year or 2. That's fucked up. That's straight up like a savage fucking hypocrisy in our legal system. That's fucked up, man. That's not okay.
You hear from them under oath for the first time anywhere. Here's Matt Gupman.
Take I-35.
Like if any of my friends were to mow down 4 people drunk, we gonna get like 10 to 40 years. This guy got 2 years. Now, if I was a minor, it might be different. I bet if I had done it when I was a minor and I didn't have any money and a good lawyer, I bet it would have been like 6 years, something like that. 6 years for a poor kid. I was poor at that time anyways.
20 miles south of Fort Worth, and you arrive in Burleson, Texas. A land of big houses, big trucks.
Lots of money.
What kind of people live here?
Probably just a good average
Rich, middle-class white people. What's wrong with that?
middle-class, hard-working folks. Get up every morning, go to work.
From God's lips to his vagina, or whatever.
It was the night before Father's Day, and Eric Boyles was spending it with his wife Holly.
Testify, brother. Testify, brother. We gonna move us out to the sticks. We gonna have us 10 million babies. We gonna drink us some beer. I can drive left faster than you. Watch us some NASCAR. I can turn left faster than you. Fucking South Park. Fucking NASCAR. I can turn left faster than you. Fucking Matt and Trey really were the funniest people on TV. But anyways, yeah. So and I can call up my friends, and I can barbecue and shit, and live my nice, privileged, middle class white life. Or lower class, depending on how you look at it. I didn't have a home. I was homeless for 7 years until I lived here about, a year and a half now, something like that. So I don't know. Like, I haven't been that for long.
Shelby and Holly
like called out and said, Eric, come here. When I walked through the door, they were standing at the window.
And so, like, you might think that me being like a fucking anarchist, left wing, ultra liberal person, right? That like, you know, that I would dislike the middle class white suburbia, but I mean, that is what America is. There's nothing wrong with that. We're also the minority now. So
Out in front of the house, a young woman driving a white SUV had spun out and was now standing by her disabled car.
oh my God.
The girls headed out the front door.
The driver of the SUV called for help while Shelby and Holly waited with her. That same night, down the road from the Boyles house, Lucas McConnell's family...
I love this true crime shit. Like I was telling my friend Dave a couple of weeks ago, I think. He was like, have you watched something new? I forget what he asked. He was like, have you watched something new? And I was like, no. Dave, I'm weird. I'm a weird hipster douchebag. But one thing that you could say about me is I'm definitely like a fiend for the murder porn. And when I get off stream at night, I curl up in my fucking bed and I like turn on Netflix and I look at whatever true crime story just hit Netflix, and I try to stay away from the foreign ones, but I do all the American ones. And that is so weird for like a hipster douchebag record store kid who is like a semi-pro gamer, professional type streamer guy. That's actually fucking weird, I think, for most people. A lot of gamers, I don't think, would relate to that. You watch murder porn at night and not like, you know, the newest League of Legends anime or whatever. Yeah, I watch murder porn at night, so this affluenza case is definitely that. Like the best case this year was also another really bad car crash, except it was a boat crash. These I forget the name of the family, but there was a really good Netflix documentary this year about this asshole who shot his wife and his son with hollow point rifles, with a rifle with hollow point bullets, and just previously, his son's crew were in a high-speed boat crash and they crashed into a bridge in, I want to say, Louisiana or Alabama, and they were affluenza. They were really rich. They were like Ozarks rich, and for some reason, and that, okay, all the twists and turns on that case was so fucking addictive to me. That shit was like Making a Murderer or something like that. It was so fucking good. And like now I can't stop watching murder porn. I go to bed at night, which is like to me going home, because my work is my living room, which I fucking love. So I go home at night to my bed and I turn on murder porn, and there's some new Netflix case or whatever. And so I like this affluenza case that we're watching because it's YouTube, which means that it's like free and you don't have to go pay for it on Netflix or something like that. And this affluenza case was definitely one of the more brighter gems of the true crime crown.
He was hosting a party organized by their youth pastor, Brian Jennings. He was one.
Who the fuck has I mean, I'm not saying it's bad, but just, man, I can't relate. I just don't, I mean, and it's weird because I went to Catholic school until the 6th grade. Really expensive, like shishi, East Coast, like prestigious fucking private, you know. Oh, missed the chat here. Give me just a second. Sorry, I just got to get these running. I forgot. And I will read what you said. You said yes, I watched Ozarks. Yeah, Ozarks was super fucking good. Ozark, I didn't expect to like it because I like Jason Bateman, right? He was in Arrested Development, which is like the greatest comedy ever made. And he was good in it, but of all the cast in Arrested Development, Jason Bateman was the only one who wasn't funny, which was why I think he was in the show. And so I went into the Ozarks with like kind of a tongue-in-cheek feel. And I was like, Jason Bateman, but no, he knocked it out of the fucking park. He's always been a really fucking good actor, and his wife was amazing. And oh my God, the daughter was like the